Hey everyone, Lensman Oz and Chilled back for some more Satisfactory. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm fine. You're doing all right apart from your random crashing.
Yeah, well, it
There's,
happens sometimes, right?
there's some really weird stuff going on. Chilled's been trying to build the industrial storage, and yeah, we've got them all over the place, stacked up on top of each other, not a problem. Yeah, for some reason it won't let us stack on top of each other in certain areas of the base. And I've just gone and put this normal storage down, and it won't let me put it beside this one. So it's just, there's some weird stuff happening. So like these are all lined up in a line against each other, and normally I'd be able to put one right next to it, and game says no. So I don't know. Things are weird. I mean, I've noticing little bits and pieces. Obviously, update 6 changes a few things, but you do have all these extra whatever body slots and head slots. So I've got like a gas mask on, and if I walk through an area with the gas in it, it will protect me. But if I'm in a car and drive through the area with the gas in it, I'm not protected. So whether that's just something that doesn't understand that you've got your mask on, or the car doesn't understand the vehicle, the extra slots in the person. But either way, fun and games are afoot. Uh, Jill is doing me a favour and working on making some more circuits, because kind of everything we're making now is needing some of those circuit boards. Circuit boards, I think they're called. Wherever they are in my inventory. Yeah, these things here, circuit boards. So I had 2 machines making it, and we need a lot more because they're used on all sorts of stuff. I got busy and went out all the way out here and put a sulfur mine in that itself was interesting. Nothing major chased me or anything. There wasn't too many mobs. There was one plasma spitting monster thing there. It looked like a bit like a moose, but kind of like all the other spitters around, but it was red. Oh no, it was green, but it was firing red balls of plasma at me. But anyway, nothing too scary. I took him out with a Nobelisk. So, got some sulfur coming down to this area here. Now, if you remember from last episode, I'm trying to make batteries because I'm working through the phase 4 items. So, at the top right of the screen there, the first item there we already have in production. I think we've got about 80 of them. I've gone blank on what they're called. Let's have a bit of a look down here somewhere. The Assembly Director System. So this guy uses supercomputers and adaptive control units. So we need a lot of computers and we need a lot of circuit boards for both of those items. And this next one along is the magnetic field generator. So we need batteries for that. So we've already got this versatile framework. We'll have to set up something to make the electromagnetic control rods, and we have the stators and the AI. I believe that's all made back at the base at the moment. AI, whatever they're called. So we'll make that back at the base, but the rest of it, this battery is going to get made here in the aluminum area, and I'll ship it back via the train system with all the other aluminum ingots. So, what do we need for batteries? We need sulfuric acid, hence the sulfur. We've got water here. We're going to make some sulfuric acid. So, pretty sure that's done in a refinery. So, let's do this way round. Maybe.
Rash.
It just crashed again.
Uh-huh.
Don't deconstruct things.
I wasn't. I was replacing bolts this time.
That's technically deconstructing things. We are going to make sulfuric acid. So it needs 5 sulfur and 5 cubic meters of water. Now we do have water right here, so I'm going to need to bring this over. And we'll just, like, just go over the top of things. It'll be fine. And this will produce sulfuric acid. All I need to do is power this bad boy. What have we got here? Not really enough. Oop, hello. It's Chilled trying to join again.
Yep.
Okay. So sulfuric acid underway. Step 1. Second thing we're going to need from after the sulfuric acid will be the aluminum framework that we already make down the other end. We're going to need to make them up here, and then we need to combine them together. So if I go O type battery, we need the sulfuric acid, the alumina solution, and then the aluminum casing. So the alumina solution is this one. So I'm going to need to tap into that guy. And I don't know whether to maybe... It's worth duplicating this. Maybe it's worth putting a second one of these down so that we're not taking away from this process. Not sure. I mean, that is the name of the game, right? Just build until things until you run out of space.
Until you run out of space, energy, or things start exploding on you.
Now, I hopefully will have enough stuff to make another refinery. Can I put it there just for giggles? Alright, so we'll do this and then we'll run... Pretty sure I need a blender for the next bit. So let's again go back to O. Let's hook this guy up. Let's get this done. So we need to split here. That splitter is 8. Hopefully this lets me put a splitter in because it was doing some weird stuff for Chilled. There's a splitter. Okay. And then I just need to put water. E is what I want. Junction. Put another junction in. You know what? Let's do that. Six. Push the right button. Need to get it there. And then when you go, oh, might not work. There to there. And then can you go? Yeah, that'll do. Making spaghetti again, Chilled. Right, let's go water now. So if I go, hope your power system's up to this.
We'll find out, won't we?
Okay. So alumina solution. Good. And then I need to potentially do that. Again, this is like pretty derpy. I love it. I love being able to just build things in the middle of nowhere. It's great. Alright. So that gives us our solution. Now, if I again do this and type in battery. Okay, so we've got the sulfuric acid being made. Sorry, you've crashed again, sir. The alumina solution being made. And now I need to make the casing. So I need a constructor making the casings, and then I need a blender blending it all together. Let's make a quick and dirty constructor. here. I'm going to put a splitter in. Connect that up. And then I need some power over here. Nice. All right. And then just the blender. Blender is a pretty full-on machine. Let's pop him there, I think. Okay, so and in here we are going to make batteries. So we need the sulfuric acid, the alumina solution, and the aluminium or aluminum casing. Let's bring this around and in here. Cool. Let's get come on. That in there. And then all I need is to run a pipe from all the way over there. Oh, I love building with this. Should probably bring this up over the top. Be careful how much I lift this up, otherwise I'll need a pump. Which isn't the end of the earth. Okay, so that should be everything it needs. All it needs now is power. Okay. We're underway, and then I'm going to need to output the water. So I'm going to run this back this way. And this will need to go back for a second. Can I merge it? Actually, can I merge it into that pipe instead? Just to make things even more fun. I go 6 and E. That'll do. Cool. Right. And then I guess all it is now is to take a merger here. And like that. And we're sending batteries and aluminum ingots to the base. We're going to need to set up a splitter at the other end, so in our little mess that comes off the farm there, off the thing, we're going to have to push it somewhere. You're right, we'll work it out.
And any real excess, we could always drop into a item sink for a little bit just to get our credits up.
Oh, well, I'm just thinking I'm now sending aluminum and batteries in the same shipment, so the splitter that comes off the station back at base is going to need to know where to put the batteries.
Where to send what, yeah.
So this is producing, though. We're producing batteries, and we are now producing aluminum. Ingots at the same time. Water seems to be emptying out. Construction is occurring. Things, I guess, seem happy. I mean, that's going to chew a bit of our material, but...
Unfortunately, the game's not letting me play, so I'm in the process of checking all my drivers and all that good stuff to figure out what's going on.
It's got to be a mod mismatch or something's a little bit derpy.
Well, apparently I do have a couple of outdated drivers, so maybe, hopefully...
Yeah, I don't know. One of the cool features in the news button is you can push H and get rid of anything in your hands, which is lovely.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, you don't have to have you don't have to look at your sword or your thing. You can just run around with your hands only.
Sweet.
Is quite nice. Ouch! I just fell from my platform. Cool. So I'm going to run back to base, and I cut that tree down before and it's still standing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Hey!
Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of things changed and come back from the update to 6.
I just tried to roll my buggy.
Hey,
I did roll it.
See new mobs here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, there are some little patches. I think I pointed that out when I did go to the, I think last episode. Yeah, well, there was that. Still carrying its carcass. Or the drop, whatever it is that it drops.
So you haven't stuck that in the MAM yet?
No, I haven't even looked in there since the update. So good idea. I'm heading back there now. So maybe we can find out what's different. That's again, you know, things are a bit different.
So many things to do.
There's not too much in the progression that's changed, though, if that makes sense, in terms of, you know, next steps, because everything is unlocked at this point, apart from the 2 that we're currently working on. There we go.
So they may be unlocked, but as far as implementing them, that's a fair ways off yet, right?
Let's head over to the MAM. Hello, MAM. It says nutrients and power slugs are still completed, which is interesting. It's nice that it shows you that it's completed on the thing. Quartz. Oh, we've now got shatter rebar. An explosive resonance application. A pulse nobelisk.
Okay.
Whatever
More
that does.
bombs.
More bombs. Sulfur has a bunch we haven't done. Experimental power generation. Hello. I can unlock that now. I could just get some sulfur.
Experimental. Experimental is always good.
Yes. Is it some sort of explosive thing? I just need some 25 sulfur on one of our slowest belts ever. You tell this is from the start. Hello.
I don't doubt that.
6, 17.
That's why I started on circuit boards, but then jumped over to upgrade our concrete production, and then everything went to poopy.
Let's see. Start research. The analysis of experimental power generation is complete. Please choose a new node. It didn't give us a speech, but it's given us the ability to make compacted coal.
Okay.
To get to compacted coal, we're going to need a hard drive, some sulfur, and some coal. And I'm guessing you mix the two together and get compacted coal, which is more efficient alternative for coal, used as fuel for vehicles and coal generators. So we can send sulfur down to the power generation, and I guess it's more efficient. Turbo fuel. Turbo fuel, that sounds interesting. That's fuel and coal. Oh, fuel and compacted coal. Smokeless powder. Did we just not do these? No, I've got some. These are obviously all new, because this is one that's already been unlocked. It just needs some plastic and some black powder. I mean, I've got both of them. Black powder's here. Oop. Oop. Pick up some more Nobelisks while I'm here. Run over and get some plastic, if there's any here, because we're using it all. Oofed. No, we're backed up with rubber again. Alright, I'm going to need to play around with this really quickly. To sort where things should go. So I'm gonna cut, and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, I've fixed up the splitter from the train, but we are backstuffed on rubber. So I went and grabbed the. You can see the milestone leading edge production there on the screen. I've gone and grabbed 50 of them that were made and thrown them in ready for prep for that level. I've thrown the 1,000 steel tubes in, and then I've just come back to the MAM, and there is the alien organisms one here where we've got the Stinger research, and I've got 3 of them in my inventory. So let's start the research on that one. Confirm. And that just gave us alien protein. I don't know. Is that something yummy to eat?
I don't guess as good as mine.
What else we got here? We've got hatcher research. I haven't got the hatchers yet. That must be the things that you were talking about that pop out of the thing and
probably, yeah,
chase after you. Let's have a look.
Like the lightning bug, firefly kind of things.
So, ground down alien remains in a neat little package used for medical purposes, and to research alien organisms. So now that I've got these ones, I can just like make these guys, because I don't need to carry around the stingers, I guess. Spitter proteins are the same. That's going to give us some more alien protein, and I believe in the MAM here there will be. Where is it? This needs 5, and we're going to get organic data capsule. Data capsule translates organic chemicals into readable alien genetics information used for researching alien organisms and biomass. So, yes. Then we've got some other unlocks, which some of it we've already done. We've just got this one here, which is structural analysis. So I may as well make the 5 that are required here. So let's do that. There's the 5. Run that process. 3 seconds. Thank goodness. Phew. And then this one here needs 5 of those guys. So I'm assuming that that's something we can now create. And that requires alien protein. So okay, let's just craft up all the junk that's in my inventory that I don't need to scan. Got the hog protein. What was that?
Clean up some space.
Oh yeah, get rid of the crud. It's in my inventory. It was 5, wasn't it? Yep. Research. And again, this is just stuff that has been implemented in between versions to unlock certain things. So I'm just cleaning up the actual the research tree here. Still need to make some stun rebar. That'll be interesting to shoot. Then we got bullet guidance system. So that's homing ammo. Interesting. Geothermal generators sound good. I don't know what sort of power output they have, but yeah, still a bunch of little bits and pieces that we need to do. I still don't have the plastic that I needed. That's why I put the cut in, was to grab the plastic, and then I fixed up the
backpack fuel.
What was that?
And the backpack fuel.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to run down and get backpack fuel. That's just a long way to go. I've got some here. That's not going to be enough, but I'll follow this belt. Ooh, and steal it off the belt. It's stuck. Come here, plastic. I've got 53. I think I needed 50. Yeah, as much as I can run around and just... I need the fuel. Anyway. I will go and get some. It's fine. This one. Start the research.
You don't have to. You can bipedal it around if you want to.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see here. What do we got? Explosive rebar. Go straight for the turbo rifle ammo. You need turbo fuel for that.
You have a real thing for spiders, don't you?
Well, they don't need to be here.
So I'm surprised you're not loaded up with Nobelisks, you know?
Oh, I picked up some more while I was here. Picked up another 50 from my my auto production of it.
So you're armed to the teeth then?
No, I still need to get some more ammo for my my weapon. It's something I guess I'm surprised I never set up, or you didn't set up, that we didn't do that. We didn't
ammo.
Set up a thing for it. Let's have a look at what is required. Probably under equipment, right? Oh, it's under here. Just regular. No, I don't need the rebar. I need the ammo. If I type ammo, is that going to work? Yep. So just regular rifle ammo is copper sheets and smokeless powder. Smokeless powder. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I believe you have some of that being made, don't you?
I don't have smokeless powder, so this is different. So maybe there has been a change, because this requires gunpowder and what looks like oil. Smokeless. Heavy oil. There's a use for your heavy oil residue.
Okay.
To make smokeless powder.
So that's heavy oil and what?
Gunpowder and black powder.
And that's sulfur and coal, right?
Correct.
Well, we got coal. Well,
we have black powder. We've got it right here. Like.
Yeah, I was just thinking of how we're gonna get the heavy oil all the way to base, or the black powder all the way out there.
Or we find sulfur and it's on the map. Come on, drag.
I was just trying to think if there was anything out there towards our plastic processing.
Well, it's not showing on the map from the radar tower, but the radar tower doesn't quite go too far. That gets a fair bit. No, it might be a case of we package it up, send it up.
Get you a liquid train going,
or run it as a packaged product, but that's going to use plastic. Yeah, we can get another liquid one, and it can come out at the station up here.
Well, if it requires plastic and heavy oil, you might as well send the black powder out to the plastic refinery.
Maybe that wouldn't hurt. I don't pick up anything up here either. We'd have to put a station in that has a pickup.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, we got plenty of room up there. There's plenty of places for more stations on that rail.
There's plenty of sky. I mean,
there's heaps of room up there. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're at the wrapping up point. I'd better check. I think we're pretty close. Anyway, let's go with that. Real quick check. Yeah. It's moments away. But yeah, so pretty much it's a close enough spot to do a wrap up here. So I'm going to do that now. We will maybe play a little bit longer here and try and just tidy up some of the bits and pieces that are required to get things moving again. So like Chilled's set up upstairs here, which I don't even think I can get to because I don't have a jetpack. It's on the roof. I might be able to.
Should be able to go up the stairs to the.
I made it.
California.
Placed all these infeeds here. This is what the smart mod does. So the only two mods we're running with is Permaday and the smart mod, which allows us to build things super easy. So something like this, where it's connecting up all these splitters, and all I had to do was put one splitter down and scroll it out, and it connected everything up. It's fantastic. So this is where the new circuit boards are going to come from. We've got the what is it? Plastic and copper? Is that? Yeah, copper sheet. Plastic. So once we get plastic and copper sheets coming up here, we'll be able to produce a ton instead of the 2 downstairs. And maybe I'll put upgrades in each of these. And then we'll feed them back down to, I think it splits directly below us though. So we need to output.
Yeah, I was thinking of dropping down and running across the ceiling.
So with a merger, let me which way you want to go? Are you going to go underneath?
Well, I was thinking of going underneath to connect back into everything.
Because we can merge these into one thing using smart, I think.
Okay.
So I'm holding this here and I scroll this way. That puts all the mergers down automatically for us. It's a nifty mod, it really is. And so everything is now merged to here. And we could output directly through the floor here or something. Should be pretty close to where it needs to be, because I think that's the one there. I think it's this belt.
I'd have liked to have put that stack where the machine behind them is, but I didn't feel like trying to take all that out at the time.
So we can pretty much it's this belt here, and that one that feeds backwards is where we need to feed it to. So having it right above my head here, not a bad idea. So again, we'll connect all that up in between episodes. Come back next time, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more efficient here. I'd like to try and get these supercomputers done and unlock this leading edge production quest. And then we've got one more, which is more nuclear stuff. Again, we're working towards that second item up the top there, the magnetic thing, whatever it's called. Thing down at the bottom of the list. Oh, I should really learn things. Magnetic field generator, this guy. So the batteries are now coming in. We'll make this, and then hopefully get this underway. And then feed them to the elevator. 4,000 of each. Oof, it's a lot.
Step in the line.
Just one more thing to do. Cool. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time.
Everybody have a good one.